If you are finding it very difficult to be consistent with your exercise, then please do continue to watch this video, because in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and advice on how you can be more consistent with your exercise. I've helped thousands and thousands of people over 22 years achieve their health and fitness goals, so don't miss out on this video. So the first place where you want to start off when planning your exercise or new workout routine is that you need to have a set goal or goals, but ideally set one goal to start off with. So this could be, you could be training and exercising perhaps to lose weight. Maybe you want to fit into those jeans, or you've got a special event to go to, or maybe you're getting married. Or perhaps you are exercising and training for an event, maybe a marathon, maybe a charity fitness event. So you must have a goal in mind. Otherwise, you are aiming aimlessly. You'll be completely clueless to what you are doing. This will help you be more consistent. It gives you a bit more of a why behind what you are doing in the gym or with your exercise. And it's important to remember that you need to start off slow. So small steps, gradual steps, small improvements, slowly and gradually. The next tip that I want to share with you is plan and prepare. This is really important. Just like in business, you know what you're doing each day, you need to know what you are doing with your exercise. So whether it be in the gym or keeping active elsewhere. Write down in a diary what you are going to be doing each day. So you can plan the week ahead, and you can even go as far as planning the month ahead. I highly recommend that you opt for a mix of training. So try interval training, mix it up with strength, mix it up with cardio, but ditch those long, boring cardio sessions, because what you will do is you'll get bored. You won't stick to those. So try and do something that will get you results. And if need be, hire the guidance and help of a fitness professional, like a personal trainer who can help you with planning your sessions. So similar to the previous tip, it's very important to keep an exercise and nutrition diary. So you know exactly what you are feeding yourself, because exercise alone will not help you achieve those goals that you are after. And also, if you're training for an event, you still need to have a look at what you are eating. This is really important when it comes to fueling yourself. So I highly recommend that you keep an exercise and nutrition diary. Have a look at the training sessions that you are actually doing during the week. Have those marked down. And with your food diary, have a look at what you're actually consuming and write down the time of the day and how you were feeling. Because often we can crave certain foods if our moods are quite low. So this is really important. So I highly recommend that you plan, prepare, and keep an exercise and food diary. So my next tip that I want to share with you is time-saving exercises. Often one of the reasons why people do not keep consistent with their exercise is because they feel like they are spending too much time exercising and training. So again, boredom sets in. It's important to remember that short bursts of exercise like HIIT training will get you a really good effect. You don't need to train for an hour and a half. You can even do 20 minutes a day. So it's not actually the quantity, it's the quality, like most things in life. And most importantly, you need to be consistent and patient. I highly recommend that you try big movements such as squats and deadlifts. And if you are going to do cardio, as I mentioned, try HIIT training. So something that gets your blood really pumping and is short span, short bursts of exercise. You can also try other activities such as dance as well, so that you don't actually get bored. This will make it more fun for you as well. So try and experiment with a different set of exercises, different activity. And if gym is not your thing, then don't worry, you can try other things. Having a workout partner or a gym buddy can really help keep you motivated and on track with your workouts. So if you are actually going to meet somebody at the gym because you're going to go to a class together, or maybe you're going to go into the gym to exercise together, you will find that you will try your very best to be a little bit more consistent, and you will stick to that. This really helps. Now, I've tested this out in the past as well, because obviously I exercise in the gym and I exercise in classes as well. And some days when I don't actually feel like showing up and going to the gym to train on my own, I don't. But what I find is if I am meeting a friend and go to a studio class, I feel far more motivated because I don't want to actually let my friend down. So this is really effective. So try and train either with your partner or train with a friend or a group of friends. This is really, really helpful. And this is why studio classes and fitness classes do so well, because there's that accountability and there's that social feeling to it as well. And also, when you do feel like you're having a bit of a bad day and maybe you've eaten something that you shouldn't eat, or you have, missed out a training session, your friend can be someone that you can actually talk to. You can tell them how you're feeling, and hopefully they should be able to get you back on track. So find yourself someone to exercise and train with. So you've started to exercise and you're doing quite well, and you're measuring yourself and you're actually weighing yourself. You're weighing yourself every day to see, how much weight you are actually losing. But the dial is not moving. So you're thinking, well, I'm not going to bother exercising because nothing is happening. So you're not consistent with your exercise and you give up. So my advice to you today is, do not rely on the scales, because a dial is not the accurate way to measure how much body fat you're carrying. Because there's lots of different things that are going on in our body, and the scale is not an accurate way to be able to tell you how much body fat you're carrying, how much lean muscle mass you're carrying, how many inches you have lost. So I would say to you, if you are completely obsessed with your scales and that's actually making or breaking your day, and whether you actually go to the gym and exercise, then you need to ditch those scales. So I would say to you, ditch those scales or put them away and just measure yourself. And if you want to know a little bit more about what the scales actually do for us and why I think you should actually throw those scales away, then check out this video where I talk about ditching the scales in a little bit more detail. If you're exercising and you're actually managing to stick to your program, one of the things that I can say to you today is try not to overdo it. So you are keeping consistent with your exercise, but if you constantly exercise, maybe even twice a day, you may burn yourself out, and you may also find that you are overdoing it. And the most important thing that you need to remember is you could actually open yourself up to injury. So I would say bear that in mind and don't overdo it. And obviously this will keep you consistent with your exercise because you aren't opening yourself up to any kind of boredom or injury. So don't overdo it. Have a couple of rest days in between, because it's only during rest is that your body will be actually recovering from exercise and you will get those results from all your hard work in the gym. So schedule in time to rest and recover and do all those things that are not very, very active. So such as going for a light walk, or maybe even spend the time reading or watching your favorite movie, listening to your music. And if you do find that you do want to keep something that is moving you a little bit, then like I mentioned, try walking or try yoga, because your body does need to rest. And this will keep you more consistent over the long term with your fitness and exercise. You need to be positive. It's really important to have the correct mindset. Think positively. You will achieve your goal. You just got to believe in yourself. And this takes patience. It does take consistency. Nothing great is achieved overnight. You need to remember this. This is the same for exercise and keeping fit, and if there's a particular goal that you are aiming for. So take your time, make sure you rest and recover, feel motivated. And if you are really struggling, I would highly recommend that you do get help and guidance from a fitness professional, a health professional like a personal trainer. You don't have to have them for a very long time, maybe just initially to kickstart your motivation. So I highly recommend that. So my bonus tip, and actually maybe to emphasize what I've already shared, is to be patient. As mentioned in the previous tip, nothing great is achieved overnight. You must be patient. And record what you are actually doing in the gym, meaning write down what you've achieved. So maybe you ran a little bit faster, you ran a bit further, you've lifted a little bit heavier, or maybe you fit in another session of training in your week. Previously, you only did 2. This week, you've done 4. So every small achievement is a big achievement in the long term. Small steps to make giant leaps. So believe in yourself, be patient, and be consistent. So now you know exactly what to do to keep consistent with your exercise. But if you need further help, then I have got something specially for you. I've got a free download which you can get here, where I share 10 tips on how you can be motivated and inspired to work out. If you like this video, please share with your friends and family. And I release a video every single week. Please do remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification symbol so that you do not miss out on my new videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.